Welcome back, everyone, to Captain Patriot. So today I want to do a little bit of a different video. Tom MacDonald just released a new song called American Flags, and I've already listened to it, but I wanted to listen to it again and kind of add my thoughts throughout it because I like Tom MacDonald, and I think he's got some really great music, great messages as well. And, with the current political climate, I think music like this right now is something that should really be showcased. It's really important to show Americans that America is not over. It's not done. Americans are not done fighting for it. Patriots still exist in this country and we still care about it. And yeah, we're not going to roll over and let the liberal agenda steamroll our country into oblivion. So let's get started.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, the first portion here, I'm gonna just go back a little bit, but it's just.
If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back.
Yeah, I mean, if you're man enough, stand with us, right? It's sad to see so many men not care. They don't care. They just roll over and no one's batting an eye. Like it's really sad to see this happening to our country, that we have weak, ineffectual politicians and we have weak men who are in all levels of government who don't have the guts or the balls to stand up and to really, I mean, like, for an example, right? Sound of Freedom, movie about child trafficking, right? Child sex traffickers, and a heroic story of an American who saved 50 kids, and based on a true story. And what does the media do? They go and say it's a QAnon conspiracy, and it's crazy that we're at that stage now in our country that Americans are being treated like villains for saving children, for rescuing kids from human trafficking. It paints a clear picture. And this is why I think, so many people have been brainwashed into seeing the American flag as like a hate symbol or as something that's like terrible, while simultaneously supporting businesses that are effectively abusing children. It blows my mind and it makes me sick, but that's the state of America right now.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm the white boy.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good bar right there. Oh, that's great. Wow. Yeah, I mean, how do you disagree with "Make America Great Again"? Like, how do you disagree with those words? And this is the same argument that everyone on the left used for Black Lives Matter. Was, how do you disagree with that? How do you disagree with that? It's like, if that's the argument you're using for Black Lives Matter, you need to use this. You need to apply the same logic to "Make America Great Again." What is wrong with making America great again? Right? What is wrong with that statement? Like, there's nothing inherently wrong with Black Lives Matter, right? It's not incorrect. It's not wrong, right? It's the actions behind the group, right? And so what is it that Americans, the people who support America and wave their flag proudly, what is it about that group causes so many people to like cower in fear, right? What is wrong with the "Make America Great Again" hat wearers? What's wrong with those people? That's what I want to know.
Boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. 100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My Patriots the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip. Just aim the stick and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot of they, them, there, that's this, that, and the other things out there. And, it's all, the violence does seem to stem from the left on a lot of these social issues. You don't see MAGA Republicans going to pride events and trying to beat people over the head with bricks or put shit into socks and swing it around and hitting people with it. You know, like a sock full of nickels is not something commonly brought by MAGA Republicans to any parade, but it seems a lot more common that groups like Antifa, which are left-wing organizations, left-wing groups, bringing these items, right? And you know, this is what's frustrating. It's like having these conversations with people on the left is impossible because they refuse to accept reality. They don't live in reality, you know, and it's frustrating. And but it also paints a clear picture of where their head is at. You know, it's like, how can you have a conversation with them about reality if they don't live in reality? You know?
For the anthem, smack 'em. I don't give a damn, can't stand 'em. Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't awake.
Yeah, I mean, so many people are asleep right now. It's like they don't even see what's going on. It's crazy and it's sad. But you know, Tom MacDonald here is saying something that's very, very true.
There's these that those. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem, smack 'em. I don't give a damn, can't stand 'em.
Yeah, don't take a knee for the anthem. You know, like, why would you do that? Like, what are you doing? Like, people fought and died for you to have the freedom to play American football and make hundreds of millions of dollars. And what do? Colin Kaepernick, looking at you, you take a knee for the national anthem because you're so brave? Bro, shut the fuck up.
Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave to the grave, United States.
Yeah, to the grave, United States, because that's the American way, right? Americans have something that no other country has. We have freedom. We have true, authentic freedom, right? And unfortunately, people do not value that. It's weird. I'm seeing people basically want to be enslaved again, right? I'm seeing American people basically voting for slavery with all the policies, all the politicians they vote for. If you voted for Biden, you voted for slavery. If you voted for Gavin Newsom, you voted for slavery. Like, all these people who complain about the country and then vote more politicians in who are continually making the country worse. I don't understand this mentality, right? If the Republican idea is freedom, smaller government, right? More freedom, less taxes, right? So that you have more disposable income, less reliance on the government, more self-reliance. All these things to me are positive. What's the big issue? What, like, genuinely? And then they see an American flag and they lose their shit and they think they're being attacked by neo-Nazis or some shit. I mean, it's crazy.
We love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't awake. My people love this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Yeah, I mean, if you're man enough, you have to stand up. You have to. You know, this is the time. This is your calling. You know, our country is basically under attack every which way, especially from within right now. And it's sad to see what so many people fought and died for and sacrificed their lives and their families. And it's terrible to see how the younger generations treat veterans and, you know, people who have really laid down everything they have for our country. And there's zero respect. There's no respect given to these people from the left. The left hates the military. The left hates anything that has to do with American values, traditional American values, right? And strength and perseverance, goals. The left hates goals. What are we to do, right? What are you supposed to do when half of your country hates themselves, hates being American, right? What do you do in that situation?
Break your ankles, I'm not hearing what you saying. Hit the pavement, now you seeing angels. It get dangerous, go against the Patriots. Got all the bangers, take a look inside my closet. You gon' see way more than hangers.
I see way more than hangers. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to say it, but it's just that people on the right value their Second Amendment. You know, they're responsible gun owners. A lot of them are veterans. It's just, like, why is the left picking a fight with someone who's bigger, stronger, and smarter than them? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, right? With more experience. And the left is basically doing self-destruct mode right now, and God forbid there's ever a civil war in the US again. Because if there is, it's a bloodbath because everyone is so commingled, right? Everyone is so closely, like, I mean, when you're in a neighborhood, you could be living next to a Republican or a Democrat, and you'll never know unless you talk to the person. But it's like, do you really want to do a civil war where you have enemies literally everywhere, right? It's like, it would be so much. It's just, I don't know. I just think that people aren't thinking clearly about the situation right now.
Like I do construction ammo, I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns so we could just go do some hunting? You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out winning. Let my
no, I'm sorry, my money is on the rural farmer. My money is on the person my money is on the person who knows how to be self-sufficient, right? Knows how to survive, is not reliant on the government for assistance. My money is on that person to win a civil war in the US today. Like, flat out. Like, I would sell my house, sell my left leg. I would sell everything I own and put it all on black, which is the black pill, red pill community, aka Republicans. I'm not putting on the blue pill community. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals. Never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just reload. My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts.
Yeah, it's sad. Patriotism is seen as a threat to America right now, and the media has done a great job selling that idea, and it's terrible because patriots love their country, right? Patriots love the freedom that they have. And that's, hence the name of my channel, right? Captain Patriot. It's frustrating to see so many people give up on the American dream and think that it's non-existent anymore just because they themselves don't think they can achieve it, right? And so because they don't think they can achieve it, they want to ruin it for everyone else. I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. Americans, I guarantee you, Americans are not going to let that happen. Like, this is the thing that people don't understand is the direction things are heading. The more the left pushes, the right eventually will get fed up with it and push back. But when the right pushes back, it's going to be a one push, game over, done, right? Head hits the pavement, you're dead. Game over, right? You lost. Sorry. You suck, right? And this, there needs to be a course correction in America right now. And in 2024, if Trump doesn't win or if Republicans don't win in 2024 for the presidential election, I guarantee you there's going to be violence. Like, that's my prediction, without a doubt, that there would be violence. And I don't think that's unreasonable to say. I don't think that's unrealistic. It's the world we're in right now. The clock's ticking.
You man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you mad, we cherish this land, the haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash. But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see.
Is that good for everyone?
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. My bad. Anyways, I think that's
My people of the
I just want to get a good still here. Yeah, I think, I genuinely think that people in America have been brainwashed by the media to hate their country to make it easier for the politicians to get away with scamming the American people. You know, it's very sad to see this happening. It's not all that surprising. It's not the first time a government has tried to do this to its people. It's not the first time a government has tried to rule over their people indiscriminately with total control. And it's not going to be the last, but it might be the last for our government if they really, really want to try and push it. You know, I mean, like I've said this to people I'm friends with. I'm like, look, in 2024, if by some chance Trump loses the election, I'm going to Washington. Like I'm marching. Like I'm going. You know, it's at that point now where any more of this woke liberal agenda bullshit and our country's done. It's game over. Taxes are already insanely high. Corporations run everything. Corporations are in charge of free speech now. Companies like BlackRock and Vanguard, giant massive investment hedge fund people, right? They own everything. They own all the private land. You have people like Bill Gates who own massive amounts of farmland. You have our politicians letting people in China buy farmland here in the US. You have Chinese police stations set up in our country. I mean, what are we doing here? Like genuinely, like what are we doing? And why is it that patriots, people like me, are the villains in this entire situation? Our country's been invaded by woke bullshit, and I'm the villain. Like if you can't let that sink in and understand what that means from like a top-down perspective of our entire nation, of our entire government, what that means, I'll tell you, it means revolution's coming if things keep going in the direction they're going. If the ball doesn't stop, I guess if it doesn't start slowing down, I mean, we're headed for basically a civil war / revolution, right? And you know what? I just also have to say, I'm looking at this flag on the screen and it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Like, and this is why I chose the American flag as my background for all the videos I make. I think it's awesome. I think it's the best flag that's ever been created ever. The French kit had a pretty good one too, the white one, but I mean, I think ours is it's superior. I don't know. I hope it doesn't go that far. I hope I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but you know, it's just the way things have been. It's crazy to think that we're already coming up on another election and somehow Biden says he's running again. So we'll see how that goes, but stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. I'll keep uploading videos, adding my thoughts about it, but hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little bit different watching a music video, but thanks for sticking with it if you made it this far. But enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.